Good morning, guys. So I am starting my morning off with my lemon water as usual, and then I have some matcha tea here that I put a dash of almond milk in, unsweetened vanilla almond milk. So this is how I'm starting my morning. Good morning, guys. So breakfast today is going to be 2 poached eggs, which will be 4 Smart Points, and then I sauteed up some zucchini in just some coconut oil spray, so for 0 points, with a little bit of seasoning. And then I just have some raw baby spinach here, so I'm going to eat that for breakfast. And then of course I have my boiled grapefruit for 0 points. There's a packet of Truvia on here, and then some unsweetened coconut. So this will be breakfast, and I have a 1 point coffee somewhere around here. Okay, so I'm packing up my lunch, and I found this on Pinterest, of course, we found everything. They were called Nourish Bowls, and there was a whole website that gave you like all these ideas of healthy fats, proteins, carbohydrates, your greens, and then like topping ideas and little add-ons, and that's what kind of gave me the ideas. So I am just gonna put this together, and some of it I want to heat up, so that's why I'm doing it separate. So this is the cold part of it. I think they were called, did I ever say that? I think they're called Nourish Bowls. So in the bottom here I have some romaine lettuce, I have some spinach, I have 7 almonds that I just roughly chopped up, which is 1 point, some shredded carrot, I have a hard-boiled egg for 2 points, I have some cucumbers, I have 27 grams of avocado for 1 point, and I think I said spinach. So then my toppings that I'm going to heat up, I have some roasted sweet potato here, that's 2 points worth of sweet potato, and then I have a 1/4 cup of quinoa, which is 2 points. So I roasted this up yesterday, did not use any oil or anything, just use some coconut oil spray. And then I have the red quinoa. So this is 2 points, 2 points, so that's 4 points. This total comes up to 10 points total when I get it all added up. And so I will heat this up at work, put it on top of this, and then the dressing that I'm going to use is a combination of some lemon wedges. I have some apple cider vinegar here, and then I have, here, let me show this. I have 2 tablespoons of garlic hummus for 2 points. And then I have some of this. This is nutritional yeast. Let me grab the bottle. Okay, I think I first read about this in one of my magazines, my prevention magazine, I think, about the health benefits of nutritional yeast. And then on this website, they actually talked about putting this on their Nourish Bowls. So they say a combination of this with the, so this is I have 1 tablespoon in here for 0 points. So a combination of this, the apple cider vinegar, and the hummus is supposed to make a really good dressing for these. So once I get my hot stuff on there, I will just kind of mix all that stuff together and then put it on top, and that will be my lunch. So it'll be 10 points. And then for snacks today, I'm bringing in pear and just my usual vegetables. So this is going to be lunch and snack today. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I'm running late today, but it's not because of me. It's because it's so cold out here. I had ice all over my window, and it took longer to actually get it all off. It's like 37 degrees. I had a good weekend. Yay! Finally. Nothing went crazy. I got a lot done. I got one of the bathrooms completely deep cleaned. I'll do the other one next week. I got all my laundry done. I filmed 2 sit-down videos, which is score compared to how it's been. I wanted to do a subscriber Sunday, but just could not. I really needed to focus on time management, because I was also filming what I had for dinner last night for healthy dinner ideas. I was filming a dessert recipe for my fall cooking series. I had to finish that one tonight because I had to sit in their refrigerator overnight. So I had to do that. And then for tonight's dinner, I had to pre-film some of that stuff. So it was just, that's why I could not do a meal prep, because most of my meal prep were things that I am filming for you, because it was mostly dinner prep. I didn't have a lot of lunch, and I didn't have any breakfast prep. I didn't have a lot of lunch prep. The only lunch prep I had to do was just roasting some potatoes and some Brussels sprouts. So I did that and then make some quinoa. That was really it. The rest of it was all dinner prep, which they are all dinners that I'm filming for you guys for healthy dinner ideas. So I was already filming them for that. So yeah, just didn't make sense to do a meal prep video. But I did get lessons learned, which is up this morning. So it should be up by the time you watch this. And then I did my empties video, which was up yesterday. So if you want to watch that, go ahead and go see that one. And like I said, I want to do a subscriber Sunday, but I just had so much going on to film. Plus I had laundry in between, and what else did I have to do? Well, just besides like doing my nails, and I was dyeing my hair last night, getting rid of all that gray, and then that was it. So I just had a very productive weekend. I did not eat a lot, and I did not drink hardly any water. And okay, so my lessons learned video is about the scale this week, and it's just about, you know, our love-hate relationship with the scale. And I did weigh this morning like I do on most Mondays, and I am up 5 pounds from my lowest. So it's really frustrating because I haven't been horrible. I mean, but I have not been eating consistently. The weekends I don't eat consistently, and I need to figure that out. And I think that's part of the problem, is I'm probably not eating enough calories, and I'm definitely not drinking enough water. I just drink a lot of coffee, and I just kind of snack, and it's not consistent. So I need to work on that so badly, and you really need to. This next weekend is going to be a little bit of a struggle because we're going out to dinner for my birthday. So, you know, and I don't know, I mean, I could just say I'm just going to, you know, be good and just eat, you know, on plan, but then it's my birthday, and I never hardly ever splurge on anything. So I don't know, we'll see. Obviously Saturday is a long ways away, so we won't worry about it now. So this week I'm really just going to focus on a lot of clean, whole foods, and maybe I can get rid of this 5 pounds. It's just crazy. It just makes me so mad because I don't know. I mean, my clothes fit fine, and that is, you know, another way we need to look at it. I mean, I'm not like terribly mad or anything. It's just frustrating because I don't know why it's like that. So anyway, one thing I did notice, this double tracking thing is turning out to be a very good thing for me. I was drinking what I had a couple of protein shakes this weekend, and I was using up the rest of my Quest powder that I had, and then I also finished up like my muscle milk. So that's what I had a lot, you know, this last week and this weekend. I had a lot of that kind of stuff, and I'm thinking that one of the things that I noticed, and I noticed this a few weeks ago when I was drinking all those muscle milks and when I was drinking the Premier Proteins and things like that, one thing I noticed, I feel, and also the Quest powder, which I love the Quest powders, but I think the whey protein makes me feel bad, and I'm thinking it kind of makes me bloat up a little bit. And I just noticed that from just, like I said, just from looking back and seeing what I ate. And I just, yeah, I'm sorry, I had a message come across my phone. So I feel like that it is, one thing is being a negative effect on my body. I do have some plant-based protein. It's pea protein. It's that purely inspired organic protein powder. It's 2 points versus the 1 point of the Quest, but I feel so much better. I had one of those on Friday, and I felt so good. It did not sit heavy on my stomach. It did not make me feel bad, and I think that is the whey protein makes me feel bad, and I'm pretty sure the muscle milks and the Premier Proteins are probably whey protein. So I'm thinking that I'm going to stay away from those for a while, stay away from any whey protein, period, and just stick to this, the pea protein. I think it's pea protein and brown rice protein, so I'm going to stick to that and just go from there and just see how I feel having those things whenever I feel like I need a protein shake or something. So that is one thing that I think, you know, we talk about listening to your body, and that's definitely an example of listening to your body. So anywho, that is my little wisdom for the day. I got my new coffee maker, as you guys saw, and I absolutely love it. I used it all weekend. I did some specialty drinks with it using the milk frother. I probably used every component of it, but maybe just 1 or 2 of the little features on there. My son loves it. It takes a long time, though. That's the only, I would say, the only negative so far is that it takes a long time to brew a cup of coffee compared to the Keurig. But I love how I can control how much coffee I put in there, and it tastes so good. It just really just tastes like a regular drip coffee, which I didn't realize how much I missed until I had this. So definitely worth it. I will put a link for it down below. Where I got it on Amazon. It's like $99. I did have gift cards, so that's why I got it so quickly, because normally I would have just waited until, you know, holiday time when I like feel better about splurging on things. But since I had some gift cards, I just thought, well, I'll just do it. But yeah, it is so good. I love it. It's the Ninja coffee bar, and there's like 4 or 5 of them on there. Honestly, I was looking at the difference between the features, and I could not figure out. I'd have to look closer at seeing what they were, but this one was, of course, the bottom of the line, which is fine with me, and it works great, and I love it. I love it, love, love it. I bought some coffees, so I bought some ground coffee this weekend. My son picked out mocha, so he wanted the mocha. I got a maple something. I can't remember, maple something. And then I got a breakfast blend and espresso blend, and then I already had some Kona coffee beans that I was grounding up. I ground up. So lots of different flavors. I just put them in mason jars and stick them in my coffee rack. So anywho, so exciting. My son's like, what are you gonna do with that Keurig? And I said, well, I packed it up for him and he can take it when he goes to college. So that's what I'll be doing with it. I need to give away the K-Cups though, because I had a full box I didn't know I had. Oh, and that coffee maker comes with these big, huge cups too, which I love it. This is a hot cup and a cold cup, which is great. So I have hot coffee in there right now. So I better hurry up. It's 7:29 and I better get in there. Tonight for dinner is chicken meatloaf. I wanted to do something different than turkey meatloaf. Turkey meatloaf usually comes out a little bit dry for me, and when I made those chicken parmesan meatballs, that made me think I could make a meatloaf out of it. So I started looking up on Pinterest for chicken meatloaf recipes, and there's a chicken parmesan meatloaf recipe. So that is what I'm making tonight. I will be filming it for you guys, so you will see that. It has lots of veggies in it, which is good. And so I will be filming that for Healthy Dinner Ideas. I had cabbage rolls last night, which were amazing. I did make them with beef because I wanted my husband to be able to eat them. But it was funny because his comment was this would have tasted better if it would have had pork in it, which the original recipe called for beef and pork, but I wanted to keep the points down. So I will mention that when I do the video, that there's a tip for you. That was the feedback from the family. They liked it, but it would have been tasted a little bit better with some pork in there. So it's just funny he mentioned that because he had no idea that that the original recipe even called for pork. So it was just funny that he said that. So that was last night, so I filmed that for you guys, and then there'll be one more recipe. Oh, butternut squash chili. I am so excited for that. So I'll be filming that for you guys too. So it's 7:30, I have to go. I will show you what my lunch bowl ends up looking like with everything all on it when I put it all together today at lunchtime. So I'll snap a picture of that, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.